Good morning, good morning, good morning all. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We're about to begin, so go ahead and hit that like button. I have the gorgeous Krisha with me over here today as well. She just entered actually.
What's up, you guys?
Hey Cor, how's it going, buddy? Could you guys give me a confirmation that you guys can hear me? I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the music. You got whiskey for me, Krisha?
I did. Do you want some?
Yeah, I could use some. I'm still a bit under the weather, guys.
I'll be right back. Soda and Coke. Soda and Coke.
Coke. There's some in here too, by the way. Use that. Really? J-Pow was speaking half an hour ago? I thought he spoke yesterday. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning everyone. My name is Sean Dexter and I welcome you back to the Mango Grove. I think I'm gonna hold my mic up like this today and speak. My name is Sean Dexter and I welcome you to this Mango session of Let's Survive the Bear Market. Let's stack them all coins. Let's stack them BTC using all coins. That's kind of what I'm interested in doing over the next 3 months or so, looking out for opportunities to stack sats. I'm likely gonna be trading the mid time frames, or I'm gonna be looking to trade the mid time frames, looking for opportunities. It's around these periods where I usually have my best trading sagas, where I can really multiply my account. So I'm going to be looking for those kind of opportunities over the next few months. We don't know if it's going to come now or in the next few weeks, right? If you guys do remember, most of my gains in the last bull market came within a span of 3 months, right? I don't want to say gains, more so stacking that Bitcoin stash, right, with the altcoins, and then I just sat for the rest of the bull market doing nothing. So I'm kind of looking to do that again during this this phase of the market. I don't want to say bear market or mid bear market. We're not trying to time anything, but what I'm trying to do now is I'm gonna start up another account either on KuCoin or Binance, and I'm going to try to multiply that Bitcoin stash again, because I'm beginning to sit back and see that, wait a minute, there might be some altcoin opportunities coming up. I don't know when, but they're not going to be it's not going to be a bull run, right, where they just keep going, but they're going to be tradable opportunities to stack sats and get into the next one, etc. So I'm going to be doing that. You guys can do what you want to do, okay? But it's going to be focus time for me for the next few months. You guys can join me on this journey. How's it going, Murali? How's it going? How's the audio, by the way? Yeah, I'm feeling slightly better. I'm not 100% yet, man. All right, so with that, you guys ready to begin? We're gonna do a preliminary analysis of Bitcoin. Uh, I want to see what's going on over here too, because I think there's a tradable opportunity coming up very, very soon as we speak actually. Right. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it's going to be a quick in and out depending on how it breaks. If Bitcoin does break under this range here, it's going to be a short opportunity, but on top of that range though, coming somewhere down there, that is a long. So let's go ahead. Do you guys want to talk about lower time frame trades? You guys want to practice your lower time frame trades, right? Let's do it. Okay, so we do have a bit of a squeeze over here. Do I have the dashboard running, by the way? I think I do have my dashboard up. Let's go ahead and show the dashboard quickly too. Dashboard sitting at a downtrend pretty much at all time frames. By the way, keep an eye on Solana, guys. Keep an eye on Solana. Acting a bit Solana, Cardano as well, and Link. TRX, we'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, Solana, Link, and Cardano might be the three altcoins to be keeping an eye on for opportunities. Bitcoin, like I said, 4-hour downtrend, 12-hour downtrend. Hey Krisha, how's it going? Daily downtrend, 2-day downtrend, 4-day downtrend, weekly downtrend. If you were trading the high time frames the mango way and you actually caught a short on this one, that's a 50% downtrend, 50% return on your trade. At the very least, you manage to save yourself 50% of losses, right? Let me know if I'm too soft. I'm not as energetic today, guys, because I am still sick. I'm still under the weather. And Krisha caught my bug too, the beautiful, gorgeous Krisha.
How's it going, you guys? I'm just gonna be here.
Krisha,
chilling.
you can't hear this awesome mellow music that the rest of us are enjoying. Oh, they can't see you, by the way. Let's get Krisha on.
How's
They
it
can
going,
see you
guys?
now. How's it going, Adrian? Okay, yeah, so we're short on all time. A trend is short on all time frames, right, guys? But you do have to keep an eye on trend support and horizontal support as well. Just because the trend is short doesn't mean you want to be. It doesn't mean you want to just jump into the trade, right? Again, going back to the dashboard, the 4-hour volatility is pretty high, right? That's an indication that maybe you want to stay out of the trade until vol comes back into the blue area. Remember, all of last week, volatility, especially on the daily time frame, was sitting at 23, 32. It was oscillating around that region, and it was blue, right? Just color coded, guys, in your heads. Blue means, hey, maybe I want to be part of this trade. Red means you missed it pretty much, right? And now vol is sitting at 100, right? So you kind of want to wait for things to calm down a bit if you want to jump in on the trend, right? But in the meantime, you can trade the ranges and you can trade the squeeze. Vol on the 4-hour is also pretty up there, and you're sitting in the middle of the range right now. Let's go back to the chart. So I'm not too keen on shorting this over here. Actually, I'd be more inclined to be trying to catch a long over here. And I don't know what you guys think. Where exactly would you guys be looking to long? Let's use this as an educational session. What triggers would you guys be looking for? Because there's a long coming up very, very soon. We could do some practice trades over here. Kusha, could you send like around 5,000 to one of our KuCoin accounts, like a practice account? Can you do it on this laptop over here?
Should be able to, yes.
You don't need to do it. You could do it for the next stream too, before the next stream. I'm gonna try and use like a small account, guys, just to show you guys how to lose money and still make money. Just laughing. I was telling Mark and people in the Grove the other day that, you know, I aim for like a 30% win rate, 40% win rate, and I still win over the long run. Now, when you do get a hot streak, you'll get a stronger win rate, but that doesn't mean your strategy is like looking for that kind of win rate over the long term, right? For example, all of like 2021, I caught like, Kusha, it was only Solana and Avalanche. Those two trades were the two big ones, right?
Yeah, Solana
Just-
bigger than Avalanche.
Yeah, Solana was the
Yeah,
big trade.
Solana was like the big trade.
And that could be my bias as to, that could be why I'm biased towards Solana again, right, this time. But I think Solana is looking good.
Long out-
Paige says, Sean,
Yeah.
how long do you think BTC will go where? Up, down, sideways? Should I add margin position to lower liquidity? Holy shit, Paige. Those kind of questions are scary questions, man.
Margin positions, lower liquidation. EX or close the trade altogether.
If you're wrong on your trade, you need to get out, man. You can't add more margin to your trade to stay in the trade. You're wrong. Like that's kind of why I want to start. You know what? I'm going to start talking about lower time frame trades more often, so you guys can see how often traders are wrong on their trades. I'm not going to do this to show you guys, hey, look at me, I'm right. Hey, look at me, I'm making thousands of dollars. I'm going to show you guys how we are wrong on trades and we get out fast. I'm going to teach you guys how to lose, right? So
I think
you know what?
she's
I'm
saying-
gonna do this. Wait,
I
hold
think
up.
what she's saying is, she's like her liquidation is at 18K, so I think she's long. I believe she's long. She's wondering if she should be holding on to the long position. That's entirely on your what range are you playing, right? What's your entry? What's your range? I think it's going to depend on those sort of variables, and then depending on that, like we're smack on support right now. Support is coming in at what, Sean? 20K.
Huh? Yeah. The Vine is kind of signaling a bit of a top signal too, by the way.
Explain
6
that.
hour as
So
well.
It's a top. It's not even a top. So it's top on the Vine, but the Vine is red. When it flashes
Yeah, it's like
yellow,
it's the bottom.
right?
not a-
It's telling you that okay.
It's,
you know
it's
what,
the
perhaps-
top for the shots. That's
Yeah,
what I
it's the
mean.
top
It's the
for-
top for the
yeah.
shots. Yeah. Apologies for that. I didn't mean don't mean to confuse you guys.
Also, everyone, hit the likes. There's like 102 of you watching.
Jesus
only
Christ,
36 likes. Let's get those likes up. Tell Mr. Mango to get this party started. Helps the channel.
Okay, you know what?
tremendously, guys.
I'm gonna take okay, so this is a long entry right here, guys. Okay, and I'm gonna show you guys how to how to lose money properly. You guys need to learn how to lose money properly before you guys can learn how to win money properly, right? So your first target is here, and where's your exit? Okay. Now remember, I'm gonna show you guys. You see this? You see the bottom of this thingy over here that says stop? That doesn't mean that's where your stop loss should be. Okay, that's where you're invalidated on your trade. Okay, so remember that. Moving forward, whenever I mark out stops, that's not where you should be placing your stops at all. Okay, you guys should be using your Mango risk management indicator to be placing your stop losses. If you guys don't have your Mango risk management indicator, we can talk about that in a separate video. But remember, your stop loss should not equal your invalidation point. So essentially, if we do take out these lows over here and we do close, I'll be looking for 4-hour candle close actually underneath there. Not a 1 hour, 4-hour candle close underneath that zone. I think that idea is kind of invalidated, but essentially the idea over here, you just trade the idea. You don't have to be right on every single idea, okay? Because you're looking for this to continue onto a much bigger move, because this is just your initial take profit, okay? The next take profit after is the break of this entire zone over here between 23,000 and 22,000, and that's a much bigger move that could line up with the 4-hour C-SPAN trade actually. So Kusha, you're looking at the structure, right?
Yes. It's cool that you mentioned the C-SPAN trade. You should pull that up for them actually. And this is the
So
someone mentioned.
let me just show people what I'm looking at over here, guys. Kusha. Okay, so this is something Krisha and I think Paul mentioned too.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Remember, you're trading this counter trend. In counter trend trades, you want to be getting out ASAP. Okay. The idea over here is you're looking for a much bigger impulsive move against the trend because of all the stop losses, right? Or not take profit, stop losses that are going to be placed in these zones over here, right? So people are going to be taking profits on their trades with their stop losses at these junctures because they are short from way up here, right? How do I know this? Because that's exactly what I would do, right? If I'm short from there, as soon as these wicks are getting taken out, I'm going to start getting out of my trade. Now, the idea here is that you're trading this left head, right shoulder, and it's drooping down, right? So this neckline, when it does break, Krisha, it's going to be aggressive, correct?
Yes.
The measured move is essentially you take the head and you see it's breaking this key juncture over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn on my 4 hour. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how this is lining up with what I want to see on the 4 hour. Doesn't mean it's going to actually play through, which is why we have our exit criteria already in place. Ichimoku, you see that, okay. I have the measured move marked out, right, for you guys right here. This measured move, right? It's pointing to where? Somewhere on the key zone. Let me just go ahead and remove all my scribbles. The idea here, the real trade activation, okay, if you want to play it safe, is above the Tenkin, this zone here, and also above the 21 EMA, which is also right over there. Because then when you do get the trade, it lines up with the potential inverted head and shoulders breaking towards the upside, as well as a C-span trade, which is essentially the distance between the Kijun and the Tenkin. Okay, so that's essentially what you want to be looking to play. But keep in mind that this is a low probability trade because the trend is against you. The reason you take it is why? Because you get to be wrong on your trade very quickly, because you're wrong right underneath here, right? But the win on the trade is all the way up to the Kijun, right, with staggered profits. Right, so that's your first take profit at this neckline over here. Because remember, I want to talk to you guys about something else. Let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. Even though, guys, we have all of this marked out, right? Even though the head and shoulders may actually see a playthrough and hit here, it's not really activated as a pattern to meet its measured move until we break past the neckline. We could see a wick here and then close underneath, right? In which case, you could essentially either take your profits over here and exit, right? Or hold on to the entire trade. I wouldn't. I'd honestly take profits. In this kind of juncture, I'd take profits right here, okay? I take profits, not the entire trade, remember, because you're playing for the bigger trade. You want to take at least 30% of your profits and then play for the bigger trade. If you see a rejection and a wick, get out of the entire trade and reposition here again. Why? Because now you are looking for that squeeze to turn into a falling channel. Remember, a pattern that fails usually turns into another pattern. Look for that. So this is going to be a falling channel that could break like this. Okay? But remember, as soon as we break this zone that I marked out underneath for you guys, you flip short. You have to flip short or just stay out of the trade. Be like, exit. But you got to be mentally ready. See, it's going up right now. It's going.
How's
Right
the
there.
volume, guys? Crypto013 says the volume is low. Is the volume low? Do we need to turn it up? Give us, let us know.
I don't think so. I'll turn it up a bit for you guys. How's that? I literally called this trade for you guys while we were. It was a good long, like, you know, coming back down here. You can see other traders are in. Let me just quickly. I haven't traded on KuCoin in a while, man. In a while, so I'm really uncomfortable with the exchange. I need a little bit more margin though on this.
Sounds good. Okay, sweet. Sounds on fire. Alright, we got thumbs up from the audience. Are you guys enjoying these lower time frame trades? The head and shoulders, guys, if this actually plays out, oh man, that weekly is going to close well. Let me tell you that. That weekly is going to close very well, Sean.
If the head and shoulders plays out, guys, the trade that we marked out right here, it cascades onto a higher time frame trade. Because essentially, core, if you're here, his trading the wing trade is going to hold the weekly level. He's going to be in a really good position.
Guys, I posted a poll. The poll is this: will Bitcoin bounce at this 20K region? Yes or no? Go ahead and go answer that poll. I want to see what people think here. Yes or no? Come on, smash it.
See, one of the reasons I like this trade, guys, is because we're sitting at support over here. And oscillators are, I think, crossed, not yet, but they're bottomed out and beginning to cross bullish. 12-hour oscillators pretty much bottomed out too. I think we have a bit of bullish divergence on the 12. Yeah, we do have bullish divergence on the 12-hour, not triggered yet. So we have 12-hour bullish divergence. 4-hour oscillators bottomed out. We have like bullish divergence on the 4-hour too, which is, yeah, this is bullish divergence on the 4-hour, but I'm more concerned about the bullish divergence on the 12-hour time frame. Remember, what's your bullish divergence? You want to see a divergence between your high lows, your lower highs, if you're looking at a bearish divergence, high lows when you're looking at your bullish divergence, and accordingly, wait for the trigger by the low getting confirmed, right? The low getting confirmed, and then adding to your position. What I like to do, guys, personally, is I like to pyramid into my positions, right? Where I go more and more, I won't say more and more confident, but I get stronger and stronger in my position, right? The more confidence I get, right? So the confidence feeds into my position size. So I'll start off with like, man, I'm shameless. Sometimes I'll start off with position size that has low as like $1,000, right? And then 5K and then 10K. Like it depends on how I'm feeling about how. Let's say I want to feel like I'm in sync with the market when I'm trading the low time frames, right? And then I'll build higher, right? So that's just me though. Some people like to go hard right when they get the touch of the support. I like to see, hey, the market is respecting the support, and I build. Because if it does come down, then I have that buffer room as well. I can't build my position at the moment, though. I don't have the liquidity to do it. Sideways, then down.
I got a poll there.
Oh, okay.
How many of them think Bitcoin's going to bounce here at the 20K region?
67%.
I'm voting too.
It's actually playing out right now, guys. So this is a really simple trade idea though, right? Okay, so where would be a good time to be adding to your position? As soon as you take out these highs here, right? You could be looking to do it. But in fact, this candle alone could be enough, could be confidence inducing to want to be adding to your position, because you've seen the reaction of the levels that you'd expect to see a reaction, right? But yeah, right over here. Also keep in mind, we do have dynamic resistance right overhead as well, which is coming in right at the, let me hide everything. We tested the dynamic so far has been kind of rejected ever since around here, which is another reason why you want to be taking profits around $22,000, right? You don't want to get too greedy right up against this level over here. So you can kind of use the dynamic as your guide for your neckline, right? So draw out the dynamic, right? Take a screenshot of this, guys, and draw out the dynamic on your 1 hour time frame. And so this is the 4 hour, but you want to like translate this onto your 4 hour, onto your 1 hour, and be like, okay, that's my neckline that Bitcoin needs to break through. We don't know if it's going to do it. at the moment there's a lot of freaking FUD, a lot of like bearish FUD and downtrend pressure against Bitcoin. Like let's just show something I found on Twitter real quick. It refreshed my page. Ooh, Murad is back. Holy shit. 7 minutes ago. Wow. This guy disappeared on the last COVID dump. He had a fund that got zeroed. Now 3AC is disappearing. And Murad is back.
Is the FUD, do you think the FUD around Bitcoin is around the 3AC
and this guy has one of the best podcasts on Bitcoin, bullish podcasts on Bitcoin I've ever freaking heard. You guys need to listen to it. He's followed by Kyle Davies and probably Zuzu. But yeah, what was your question?
What's the FUD around right now? Like
Zoo is on the run. That okay, so the FUD right now is to watch out for all the altcoins that Three Arrows Capital is holding, because they might be forced to dump it all to be able to fulfill demands. Inflation is sticky, Bitcoin is hard.
I believe it was the Luna fiasco, right? Because they were like heavily invested in Luna, and then Luna went to shit, and then they started revenge trading, and then they over leveraged, and now that over leverage is pretty much getting to them, and so now they're like a whole bunch of margin calls. People who they borrowed from are like, okay, you know what, it's coming like back to back margin calls back to back.
Yeah.
So I think their lawyers right now have basically told them to just shut up and not say anything on crypto Twitter.
Yeah. So there's John Shanks. There's no Sailor FUD, is there? Sailor's liquidation point is apparently only at around 3K, right, Julian? Oh, Bitcoin seeing a little bit of some pressure. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. So close about 21,200-ish. Likely gonna take Bitcoin all the way up to 22,000. I gotta fix my hair, Kusha. You didn't even tell me my hair looks like garbage. Guys, how does my hair look? There we go. Much better.
Battery 70%.
You can't have a ponytail and have headsets, man.
And
The hair looks sexy, baby. Adam, my man. Yeah, this is going up. I called it, man. Let's go mark out the trade again. Kusha, what if this is not the left shoulder? You thought of that? What if this is
There's
the left
someone in the
shoulder?
chat, what's his name?
Nah.
Shatu Michaelia. Shatu Michaelia says he's looking at an Adam and Eve. Either way, the Adam and Eve. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's okay. These are all
I like
names.
that better.
These
These are all names
names
to
given
trend
to,
analysis,
like,
man.
trend analysis. Okay, just get that in your heads. These are all names to trend analysis.
The
So
measured
yes,
move is going to be the
volume.
same thing,
It's
too.
the same thing, exactly. The measured move is going to be the same thing. It's still going to end up being $25,000. But what you guys need to understand here is look at the psychology of the candles and the psychology of the structure, right? Because that's essentially what's painting the picture. Now he's like zooming in to me, and he's zooming into him too. Okay, sweet. But yeah, so look at the psychology of the candles, because that's essentially where the story is being told right now. Notice what's happened here, Sean. Now, this is something that I mentioned yesterday, right? When we had spotted like this
Look at the camera and talk. Who are you talking to?
I'm looking at the chart.
Look at the camera,
Looking
man.
at the inverted head and shoulders. I told you guys, in bear markets, you can expect the insiders to take advantage of the fact that the sentiment is bearish. If they can take it down further to grab onto more liquidity, they freaking will. All right. So oftentimes in bear markets, even on these rounded sort of bottoms, you're gonna see them try and grab liquidity at the lower levels because they're taking advantage of your bearish sentiment. All right. So once again, you're seeing this right shoulder, if you want to call it that, or even if it's an Adam and Eve, right? So we have an Adam, there's this Eve. Usually the Eve is shallower than the Adam, but believe it or not, this is not black and white. This is all psychology. This is human beings on a chart. That's every candle, human beings on a chart. And they're going to try and take that down lower. So don't apply to, don't have like black and white rules for the patterns. So
Exactly.
you can totally expect this to come lower for them to tap into that liquidity and take it back up. However,
Someone just said, I should let you know how lucky you are to have me as your husband.
it's mine. But yeah, so just I think so to for Paige. I think that level. I think that the major
This by the
support
way,
comes in at 20.2k.
22.2.
So it's only when we start breaking candles underneath 20.2k, that's gonna be that catalyst that sends it lower. Oh God, I just read the chat.
Kusha, you should spend more time reading the chat
I do.
and
I've been on
engaging
the
instead of
chat.
going on your
You're
long
just-
rants like blah blah
Okay,
blah
guys,
blah blah blah
you
blah.
don't
They
understand.
don't
Okay,
care,
okay,
dude.
you don't understand.
They don't care.
Like, I am so passionate about this
They
stuff.
don't care, man.
Right?
Nobody
It's-
cares, Kusha. Alright, let's just make money.
interesting. That's why they
Let's
hear it.
just
I'm showing you how to make money.
What? This
I'm telling you what to look out for if you want to make money. Where's the short side at? Where's the long side at?
Dude.
What are the major liquidity zones? What you need to be careful of?
you long
I've gotten
support,
freaking
you short
screwed.
resistance. Period. That's it.
See, Paige says your wifey has good TA. Thanks, Paige.
Hey,
Moon
she does.
trip.
She does. She does.
You don't understand, guys. I used to fill out this freaking diary, and I used to go back testing and back testing. I have an entire freaking notebook of just historic data plotted, right? And I'm taking like these freaking crazy ass notes on Bitcoin cycles, and I had to come up with systems when trading the FBDC pairing and whatnot. But trust me, it did me so well in that previous bull run. So it's about using this time to like just go back in time, like go back in history, look at the chart, find signatures, build systems, because that's essentially what's going to make you profitable or keep you in that profitable state leading into the next bull cycle.
That's true.
Sean, how's your drink?
It's really good. You did a good job.
Did I steal your poll today?
What was my
taking
poll? I
over
haven't
the
made a
poll, by
poll.
the way, guys. I'm taking over the poll. He stole my poll yesterday, and he didn't give it back.
Let's type 3AC and read 3AC drama. So, do you guys know what's going on with 3AC? Okay, so Meltem Demoros. I don't know how to pronounce this girl's last name, man. 3AC is a prop trading firm, not a VC, not a hedge fund. They have no outside. So, Kusha, you said, okay, this thread shows how quickly misinformation gets amplified. Therefore, more like blah 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 blah. So you told me that they had a treasury management system kind of thing, where they were taking altcoins, funds, guys, and they were promising them yield. So they're like, hey, we'll manage all your money and we'll give you 8% yield on top of that. So all those altcoins, all those projects are like, hey, zoo, zoo.
Is that how they approached him?
We want our money back.
So it was like, he didn't even say that. He just ghosted them. He just ghosted them.
No,
Apparently, he's just been ghosting all the projects coming back for their money.
No, first he bull posted a bit on Luna. Let's go back. Let's go to Zoo's. Sue. Okay. So he bull posted a bit on effing Luna 2 or whatever that shit is. You could kind of like see the like you could see his nervousness begin to show when he started like defending the stack death kind of nonsense. And you know what really threw me off, I didn't expect from him, was when he posted this tweet here. Something about Luna 2. Like, man, just cut your losses, dude. Cut your losses. I respect this guy. That's what's really funny. Anyways, he posted something about Luna 2 and he backed the entire ecosystem coming back to its former glory. You think, Kushar, that he had, like, a lot of his clients' funds in Luna?
Oh, yeah. So, okay. This is my... Okay, so I think what really put them in this freaking mess was because they were so heavily, I believe it was $500 million that they had invested into Luna. And it was not just it was locked. They locked it into Luna. And now, so they had this going on, and that $500 million turned to some $500, something fucking ridiculous. And so there was that just went to shit, right? But then the other side of this story was the fact that, so what is 3 Hours Capital, right? If you go onto these various new projects back in the bull market and you looked at their investors, quite a few of these good projects actually had 3AC as one of the investors. And for instance, the projects that had this was AVAX, I believe Axie Infinity. Was it also Solana? I'm not sure if Solana was on that list, but I know AVAX was on that list. And so what happened there was they're like, okay, fine, well, they're investing in all these projects, and now these projects are collecting money in USDC or USDT, whatever, stablecoin, right? So now 3AC has gone up to them and say that, hey, if you guys have liquidity and you're not doing anything with it, why don't you, store it with us? We'll take that money and we'll give you yield on it. All right, so I believe it was like a contractual thing, and the yield was 8%. So my take on this is that they probably took that. They took their treasuries, all of these unsuspecting projects, and they probably put it into one of these yield farming things. If it's Celsius,
that's so
Aave,
fucked.
I'm not sure. I'm not giving you
man,
anything.
I hope that is
Luna,
not true.
UST.
I hope to
20%.
God that is not true, because they essentially promised 8% yield, right?
Yeah.
And then went and put it into Luna. There was a Ponzi scheme that was promising 15% yield.
Yeah, 20.
And it was like
20%.
20%. Okay, and it was like,
yield.
so they're like, okay, we'll skim 12% off.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, that seems like such a...
So now they're getting called in by these guys who had their treasuries stored with them. They're like, where's my money? Give me my money back. And so they've ghosted them. So they've ghosted those guys. 3 Hours Capital has also gone and borrowed from other various sort of platforms, DeFi platforms, like for instance BlockFi. And
who knows how much Sol they have in their wallets or whatever?
I don't know. So
do they have any like unlocked Sol coming in? Because I want to collect Sol, but I don't want to get dumped on. All right, yo, Zoo, if you're listening to this, man, let me know, please. Is this going lower? Because I want to collect Sol. And I don't want to get dumped on, man. Do you want to get dumped on? Do you guys want to get dumped on? Do you guys want to get dumped on? Okay, let's go to Sol, dude. Let's go to Sol. Bitcoin's dumping here, and we may need to exit positions if Bitcoin closes. I think it's fine. It'll get picked up. So you guys are going to see how to lose positions. I mean, how to lose trades today. And lose well, right? Exit ASAP. But anyways, let's go Sol for now. I like Sol, guys. I really like Sol. I wanna show you guys what I posted on the Grove chat. Does this work, by the way? What is going on here? Why are you guys spamming? Kisha, they're spamming our faces in the Grove. If you guys haven't joined the Grove, make sure you guys join. Yeah, so I posted this chart here. Yeah, Sam has been posting some great charts. Oh, this is Bitcoin. Yeah, falling channel on to support. This is like massive macro support, weekly time frame. If Sol actually does break past this 10K over here, guys, you're looking towards the Kijun as a possible target. That's coming around $65. 65. Right. Let's go see what the report is saying. Let's go. So we have an automatic report project section over here. You guys have access to the Bitcoin and the Ethereum report, so keep an eye on that, by the way. Sol is down 30.2%, tested the 10 SMA and failed to close above it, so that is a bearish sign. Bullish conditions none, bearish conditions, death cross still active, silver death cross still active and confirmed, bearish Tenkin Kijun cross, Ichimoku cloud still red, price still under. So when you read all of this, right, you're like, you know what? Maybe I should hold off on the accumulation. What are your thoughts, Kusha?
Oh yeah.
The report is telling me everything's bearish. Neutral is saying volatility is currently extremely high. Caution is advised. Price may see a pullback. Okay. However, in extremely bullish scenarios, price may very well see volatile trend continuation. Hey, Mock. We got to add a condition here for volatility in bearish conditions as well, so we don't confuse people. Okay, put a note. Traders looking to counter trend or fade this move should be vigilant and prudent as well. A volatile trend confirmation could quickly wipe out tight stops before retracing. Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm liking this trade though. I'm liking this trade.
I'm so sick.
What is wrong with you, man? You're on camera.
You gave me the flu.
What is wrong with you?
Jesus Christ.
You gotta have some class, man. Just hold it in.
Thanks for this.
Hold it in, alright? Look at it. Guys, you wanna see her?
No, get out. You suck.
This is breaking up, man.
Oh. Thanks for that, Sean.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the flu. Thanks for the bug.
What's the stop loss of Solana to sell? To short it? Dude, I'll tell you the short on Solana. It's gonna be a great shot. Don't worry. I'll short it in there. Oh, you guys wanna fucking hear the Sol shot? Let's go. Let's go. Forgive my language, by the way. But this is the big Sol shot. Until then, it's a long. Okay? But you're longing against the trend, though. Keep that in mind. Okay? The trend is down. It's down. It's down. Like donkey down. Was that good? Was that good?
He's looking for confirmation,
this
guys.
is a long.
He's looking for validation.
Short position. You shot here, dude. You just shot here, alright? And you shot it to the ground. Like how Krishna shotted Luna all the way to 0. Yeah, you shot this all the way down here. Dude, this is the next big shot. This is a big effing shot. Actually, no, here. First, take profit. Next, take profit is... So you exit, though, if you reclaim this level. Right? What is this? This is fib.
Wait, what's your entry here?
Huh?
What's
My
your
entry is right here, underneath this zone.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought you were trolling there for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, we're sitting smack on support. Don't go shorting Solana here.
No, I'm just. I don't use these tools, Kusha. These are. Who the fuck uses these tools?
Fix your chart, man.
Only noobs use these tools, by the way. You don't need these tools. Look at this shit. Oh my god, dude. What is going on here, TradingView? Yeah, but anyways, first target, guys. Let's just mark our targets. Okay, first target is right here. What is this? $4. $4 effing dollars. I'm already mentally preparing for $4, even though I'm looking to accumulate a position here, right? So when I'm mentally preparing for $4 while accumulating a position here, as soon as the level breaks, I'm like, F this. I'm not holding this all the way down to $4, right? I'm quick to exit my position because I'm already mentally ready for a much deeper pullback. I'll show you guys an example actually in the C chat of me accumulating a position on Avalanche, and it didn't work out, right? It didn't work out. Let's go to seed. Zoom up quickly. Yeah, so Avalanche, I accumulated a position where, so yeah, let's show you guys this zone here above the zone. So this was like a long trade setup, like that we were talking about over a long period of time, right? Blah 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 blah. And over here I talked about, hey, we lost the level at 63 or $65. We're coming down to 33, 32, right? You guys can see my chart, right? And I said, hey, this looks like it wants to come down to $30 to 35. Scary, right? At the time, nobody was thinking about those levels, but we got there and deeper, right? Because I was already mentally talking about it in my head and to you guys, I was quick to exit, right? And we talked about the exit follow up, got a perfect retest. I said, have I got chopped out or faked out? Maybe, who knows? All I know is that I have to follow my rules. Remember, this stream, guys, is to show you guys how to lose properly, not how to make money. I'm not here to like show you guys, hey, I made thousands of dollars. I'm here to show you guys how to take your losses.
Let's see. My battery's about to die. I need a Mac. What is the entry for short or exit long on Sol? I think entry for short or exit long. As soon as we break support, man, keep it on the higher time frames. So what is it? What is Solana's support right now? Weekly support. What is that number? 26? 2650?
29? 26,
we close
26.
weekly. We close a weekly underneath that region. That's the short call. Could we be wrong and price basically fake us out and go back up? Yeah, it's done that before. Not on Solana particularly, but on another coin. But it's about understanding that, okay, that's your entry point, and that is also going to be your invalidation point because it is a macro level. So if we break back up, the thing about getting good entries is that the trade becomes extremely easy to manage. Like even for your psychology, right? It becomes extremely, extremely easy to manage. You get to get out with minimal pain, right? So you always want to make sure you're getting to one of those kind of trades. So right now Sol is sitting on, not currently sitting on macro support. We bounced off. As you can see, macro support is the green zone Sean's got on his chart, sitting at 26.5. So if we break that, that's going to be a solid short position. 26.5 to 24.4, one of those levels.
I got to keep an eye on Bitcoin though, Kishore.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, Bitcoin, pick up. Retrace the entire candle I got picked up from. Let's see what it does over here.
What's people saying? Down we go. BTC. Not yet. I'm not jumping this gun, man. I'm
That's
not
time.
friggin' jumping this gun. No friggin' way. It has to break. I'm gonna be for Bitcoin to go down further. Break the 20.2K region. I'm like, it's going down further. If
22
we
point
stay 20,
20K, right? Yeah.
20.2K. If you want an exact number, $20,244. But we break that. So yeah, Sean's got it marked out pretty much. Yeah, 20. So I'm looking at that basically that wick low. And when I say break, I'm looking for candle closes underneath that level. Only then will I really anticipate the next blow. Because what's the trade? Even if you take a short position, my goodness, I'm like slurring and mumbling and stammering.
You made my drink really strong, Kishore.
That's only a 2%. I mean, sure, if you're taking like super leverage, super high leverage, not recommended. It's not very mango. Then perhaps, but it's not much of a trade. Hey, but you finished it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, okay. Look at this guy. Complains that he finishes the drink? Jesus.
What do you guys think? Bitcoin breaks up here or breaks down? Is this a descending triangle or is it a falling channel or is it Krisha has inverted head and shoulders. Oh, hey, Krisha, what if this is a
Yeah, let's see.
head and shoulders, man? Huh?
No,
This is
no,
a-
no, it's not. It's not.
No?
Can't connect it. No, it's not.
Can't connect it. What do you mean?
Look at it. Okay, draw the neckline. Go ahead, draw the neckline.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's fair.
You know? So guys, if you haven't already smashed the like, go ahead and do so. It tells that you're enjoying this stream. It helps the channel out tremendously. And hey, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel and you want to keep up with the latest Mango live streams, don't forget to smash the subscribe as well. Join us in these random Bitcoin talks. We will be looking at the chart. We'll be looking at Bitcoin's price action. And yeah, we're going to be here for the next major reversal. There are different signs that we are personally looking at. So as soon as things unfold, you're going to get the latest juice here at Mango Macro and Crypto.
Mango Macro.
Sean came up with the name.
Hey, John, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. You need
Trade.
Cardano to do something? You guys want to go do some Cardano analysis?
Yeah.
Aja USDT, let's go. Aja.
Ada.
I didn't see the continuation, eh? It's
Okay,
unfortunate.
but yeah, look at the weekly. Tell me what your thoughts are there. I mean, it's rather weak. That candle is weak, but holding still.
I don't know.
Sean, are you looking at anything that's going to give us a tip on price action? Is there any sort of? Are you looking at SPY? Are you looking at Nasdaq, gold? I don't know.
I'm looking at Bitcoin.
Just Bitcoin. Okay.
Okay, this is what you guys need to look at. Does this move on Bitcoin retrace? Even though we're seeing all this FUD with 3 Arrows Capital, Celsius, etc., if it does, it means that whatever sells that needed to happen under distress at the very least has already happened, right? So you guys need to be looking at key levels for bottoming signals. You can't call a bottom, but what you can say in hindsight is you can get close to a bottom based on what you see. So if we do take out $23,000 on the 4-hour time frame, I think we're going to go at the very least test 25,000, right? But that's a really that's obvious. The key level to reclaim after that is 27,300. If we start living back above here, guys, all of this was essentially Celsius and 3AC liquidation, FUD, blah 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 blah. We bottom up. They basically sold all of their Bitcoin, all of their liquidity to people who want to take advantage of their mistakes. If you don't see that, it means that there's a lot more to come. And you have to guard against that, which is why you need to have, if you're playing against a trend, you need to get out of the position really quick. So there's no short over here at the moment. You can only take a long here. But you can take a short very quickly as soon as we break underneath here.
Sean, I'm going to be chatting with the community on my phone.
Okay.
So I don't want to
did my lap-
distract
did
you.
the lap-
Yeah, it just died on me. Unfortunately.
I'm going to chat with them on my phone too.
Yeah, well, you can just chat with them there. This guy's like, I'm going to chat with them on my phone too.
I'm jealous. Yeah, man, I find it hard to call a macro bottom considering everything that's going on over here. Oh, Bitcoin just took out the low of the previous candle. Not a good sign. But not an exit sign either. Not an exit sign, but you're going to see shorts come in, adding to your position, or at the very least, stop losses get triggered, pushing price down further. So let's see if we can hold 20,315. Yep, coming down.
Jim, he says,
As
does
expected.
Mango have a risk calculator? Yes, we do. We are risk managers before we're anything else. I don't take a trade without my risk management sheet ever. You can ask Sean. Like there are so many times I'll see like a really good trade, but I'm not gonna take the trade if I don't have my risk management sheet on me. There's no freaking way I'm doing it. Like you don't understand. Like I've had days where I've just been crying because my risk management was so off, and I got so screwed on those trades.
Bitcoin dominance seeing some pressure too, eh? For a while now. Let's look at the weekly. Remember we said, guys, Bitcoin dominance likely to test the Tenkin Kijun. There it is. There it is. So either we're going to see, if this holds, either we're going to see Bitcoin rally soon, stronger than alts, or we're going to see altcoins dump a lot harder than Bitcoin dumps. I don't know. I'm feeling the latter. I mean, sorry, the former. Yeah, we'll check it out, the page. Let me just set an alert on my trade. It's fine. Okay, you said SPY? So Kusha, SPY's been actually going sideways on the daily too, right, guys? Yeah, so when did JPOW, Mark, if you're here, when did JPOW actually, what was this? Yesterday? 2 days ago? When was the meeting? Yesterday, right?
Day before? Day before.
So if I had to look for a bottom on SPY, it'd be somewhere around here. The weekly 200 moving average and bottom of the cloud, coming around 350. If SPY can grind down there while Bitcoin kind of goes sideways, that would be ideal, right? But if SPY dumps further and Bitcoin dumps further, we're not going to hold to $2,000 or whatever. We're going to come down to the 18K level that Krisha's talking about. You have a target for 18 point?
18.4, I believe.
Yeah. So Krisha is actually looking for 18.4, guys. So that too mentally prepares me to get out of this trade and look for the short trade, right? He spoke today as well. What did he say, Jim?
He did? What are your resistance levels on Bitcoin? Everyone's looking for support right now, man.
Yeah, so resistance levels are coming in at 22,800. That's a key level to be looking at. You can see how we rejected off. Let me just zoom in for you guys. So Sol, switch back to Bitcoin. Yeah, so I have all this drawn out for you guys. Let me just go ahead and delete all my drawings to make it clear for you guys. Yeah. So we're looking at this structure at the moment, man. We're looking at the squeeze, looking for Bitcoin to bounce off the bottom of the support zone over here between $19,000 to $20,000-ish. And key resistance levels are coming in around this level here at 21,200. And then the major level is at 22,677. So we come up over there. That is definitely a take profit or a short opportunity. But if we break past that zone, leading all the way up to around 24,000, that's going to take us up to the 4-hour Kijun, in my opinion, coming in at around currently 26,000.
spoke about a possible CBDC, says Jim. Did he really? Because just like a couple of months ago,
what?
he said that they were not considering a CBDC.
Who?
They didn't have they were not going to be considering a CBDC, but there was nothing. So someone asked him a question, asking him if was there anything stopping others from coming in with with stable coins, or would that interfere with the system? And he just says no, that wouldn't. Basically opening up the doors for stable coins.
I don't know. I wouldn't take him seriously on anything he says in regards to CBDCs, etc., etc. So Herbert says that I drew in a diagonal support line on Bitcoin 15-minute chart. Is it this one you're talking about? I drew in something a bit earlier. I think I drew something like this. I wouldn't take that one seriously, even though the market this seems to have respected, but can't really draw this, right? Like, I'm just drawing. I don't know. What was it, that one? Or are you talking about this one here? So come down onto the major support zone now, guys. Bouncing off the trend line. Oh, you're talking about this one. Okay, listen. Word of advice for you guys. Do not trust any of the trend lines that you have drawn with your own hand. Okay? Don't trust trend lines. Use objective indicators that can't be adjusted. Right? So either support and resistance lines, they're flat, they're easy to be objective with, or use like proper indicators like your EMAs, your SMAs, your Tenkan Kijun. Use things like that, because it's really important that you don't allow yourself room to say, you know what, I drew this trend line like this, but let's say I use the candle closes and adjusted a tad bit. There you go. I'm still above my trend line. You can't do that, man. Trend lines are just for like visual representations in your head. Don't use them to actually trade. What are you doing?
Apparently there's a Eurocoin CBDC that got announced in the UK.
Oh, nice.
Have people like is there what's the reception like right now to this Eurocoin? And wait, who has sort of come up with the announcement? Is it like a government initiative, or is it just like one of the stable coins introduced by Circle, whatever? Okay, no, okay, I got something wrong. Yeah, the guy's... Okay, so Circle now has a Eurocoin, a EURC, essentially, right? So stable coin for the EU.
Using Circle?
Yeah, like how there's USDC, now there's going to be an EURC.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just a Circle stable coin.
All right, let's go ahead. Okay, so let's look at what was it, Mark? BNX? Man, it's looking good.
Oh yeah, what's this coin doing? Yesterday it was like freaking rallying. Oh, interesting. Sam Wise. Wow. Breakout? No?
It broke back in.
X1 is dumping. What is that?
I wouldn't trade this here. Ooh.
Trade again the machine. Says, do you guys trade the harmonic pattern? If so, the macro looks to take us to the 886 fib. I think we close a weekly candle under the 200 weekly. We might see a complete loss of confidence and capitulation. We don't trade the harmonic pattern, but more often than not, many of the tools that we use do line up with fibs and other sort of levels that others are looking at, which they have derived using different techniques. Right now, the level that we're looking at is 20,200. Sean, what's Bitcoin doing? Where are we at right now?
Yeah.
20,400. Right, so we're looking at those wick lows. We start taking those out, then yeah, danger is imminent. So now I want to see what the poll is saying. Where's the poll at? Did you guys answer the poll? Will Bitcoin bounce at this 20K region? Yes or no? 58% people say yes.
At the
20K region. 58% say yes. 42 says no. We got a total of 157 votes. Go ahead and vote if you haven't already voted, guys. Monk says it's gonna gobble up the lows, that's for sure.
Perfect.
It's funny, I was playing around with the Mango View, Sean, the horizontals, the SNR regions on the Mango View. And Mock, the next support for Bitcoin on the weekly comes in at around 17.4K. So essentially the same, not 17, $18,000, something like that. Basically
That's for Mock's level?
Yeah, just go and look at the Mango View. But that's actually a pretty
I
good.
see.
For those of you who have access to the premium dashboard, go on over to the Mango View and toggle on those automatic support and resistance regions that you have there, because that's going to give you some solid freaking levels.
On what time frame?
Weekly. So we're currently on the weekly. Just put on your weekly SNR.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah. What's that level coming in at?
18.86K.
Yeah.
What about the 4-day?
Look at how well. Like if you just traded the freaking range.
The 4-day is coming in there as well.
Yeah. So there's confluence there, right?
Look at that. If you traded the 4-day.
Like what is that? What is that range?
Boom. All the way from 29,000-ish, let's say.
That's almost like a $10,000 move,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Over 10K. So go ahead and start playing around with this horizontals, because that's going to give you
Yeah,
like,
so
some
by the way,
solid
guys,
freaking
remember,
levels.
this is another way you guys can stay objective by using the automatic support and resistance lines drawn for you guys on the Mango View. That way you're not like, you can stay objective based on the fact that you're not picking your support and resistance as well. It's automatically drawn for you by the algorithm. So I'm a big fan of objectivity and not letting your emotions control whether you move things around. So that's why I like EMAs and Tenkin Kijun and this too over here. So 4-day 21 EMA coming in all the way at 36K. So sorry, that's the weekly 21 EMA, not the 4-day. This is going to be the key template to be following, guys. I'm getting really tired. We should wrap up soon. Any questions before we... Actually, let's wait for the trade to get invalidated. Well, I'm hoping the trade gets invalidated. If it bounces here, we're gonna have to wait a bit more. Okay, we'll wrap up if we break down underneath over here or we break above. But what if we just go sideways between the two? God. Okay, let's just give it some more time.
Have you entered a trade yet? There's no trade to be had on Bitcoin chart, not right now. Like, we're very, very close to support. Like, what is this, 1% away from the major support?
I took a trade here.
Oh yeah, you took it. Okay, yeah. I'm not in a trade. Screen share is messed. What do you mean?
Screen share's messed. Hey Johnny, how's it going, man? It's been a long time. Did you guys see it now? Perfecto. Let's keep going through the charts real quick. If I can find it. Okay, there we go. I will come back to Bitcoin. It's not really doing much at the moment. It's come back down to sort of at support, but not there yet. Actually, yeah, not there yet. The key levels at around 20,300-ish, right? 20,300-ish. Okay. Let's do. We've done Cardano. We've done Solana. Let's look at Matic USD. Let's see what's going on there. Same structure, eh? There's a auto block here.
Yeah. So you can see like a whole lot of coins right now, Sean, sitting on support. Like everything, literally everything.
All coins are looking easier to trade at the moment, but do they break right through? That's a question.
How many weeks of red have we had? Jesus Christ.
Oscillators not crossed yet, but looking to. Bullish divergence on the 12 hour. On the 6 hour as well. And on the 4 hour. This could bounce here. If I were you guys, I'd be a bit cautious. I wouldn't be shorting into resistance. Bitcoin has come down to support now. I may need to. Not yet. I'll be looking for a close underneath these levels, to be honest. Either that or if we take out this low over here, I'd be looking to get out on the retest of the zone. So essentially, either we see a candle close underneath these levels here, or we take out this low over here, and I'll be looking to exit on a bounce, or just like have to pull out of the position immediately if we start seeing a cascade. But the 4 hours closing in an hour and 24 minutes, so the easiest exit is going to be if we see a 4 hour candle close underneath this level over here. Keep in mind though that the 4 hour has been making lower lows in terms of candle closes and has been bouncing right after, but I'm not going to have any option but to exit the trade in a loss even if we do bounce after. You can't hope for the bounce. You can't say, hey, we closed lower and we bounced after. We closed lower and we bounced after, and then hope that we do it again. No, because this could be the one time where price just goes down immediately and then you lose your account. And the next level that I'm looking at on the monthly is only at 13.9k. You have a level at what, Krisha?
18.4k, I think, I believe. I don't have my levels on me right now.
Cool.
Man, that 13k region is it's gonna be scary as shit. Man, I'm gonna be tapping out soon.
You're tired too?
Yeah,
I'm pretty tired too, yeah.
fever.
But hey, Bitcoin's gonna bounce right here. We'll call quits in 15 minutes, guys. Let's get the stream up to 100 likes if you haven't liked it yet.
And don't forget to join the Discord chat. For those of you who are not already in the Discord fam, come on out and join the Discord chat. themangoway.com/discord. The link is in the description below. So come on out and join the chat.
Saurav is here after a very, very long time. Where you been, man? Where you been?
Does Bitcoin break in the next 4 hours? What are your thoughts, guys? Say either break or no break. Let's go. Does Bitcoin break 20K in the next 4-hour candle close?
No.
Yes or no? Yeah, let's do yes or no.
No, it's not.
Either
I'm
spam
saying no.
yes or spam no.
I'm saying it's holding this level.
Yes, Bitcoin breaks 20K.
Of course, I'm biased though. I'm in their trade.
No, Bitcoin does not break 20K. Let's go.
So check your emotions. As price comes down to that level, you're going to be thinking it's going to break. And then as soon as it starts going up to the resistance, you're going to think it's going to break this level. But all it's going to do is literally oscillate between the two levels. That's the more probable thing.
Hey, don't try and skew their thoughts. Let's see what they got to say.
Okay, fine. You're seeing it bounce right now, man. Jesus. I've been through all these emotions. Yeah, I mean, they still affect me, but I just know not to exit.
Okay. We're getting replies. Christian Malley says no break. Okay, so Christian says, all right, we're gonna hold this region. All right, Akil Gadam says break. Okay. Akil says we're going below 20K. So
John
one break,
says
one
does
no
not
break.
There we go.
First we go up. Okay. Mike, yes, we break. Alex says no, we don't break. DePage says no, we don't break. The Moon Alliance says no, we don't break. And who else? Mock says yes, always counter think Sean. So Mock says yes, we break. Kingfisher Chris says no, we do not break. Probably yes. All right. So I think we have more no's than we have yeses here. Herbert Rodriguez says yes, we break. No does not break. Yes, we break. Wow. I think no sort of almost wins this vote here. Sean, you have a lot more people lining up with you.
Yeah.
Mock's like, I'm just taking the opposite side.
Because Mock hasn't learned basic TA yet. Support and resistance, man.
Let's go.
It's gonna bounce right here. The big key is whether it can take out these highs over here at 20,925. If we do that, then we're gonna make our way to the top of the range. So middle of the range right here.
It's down 2. How did traditional open? How did SPY open? Gonna Ranger says Buck Carathors. Man, some of these guys have such cool names. I'm like, wow, that's a heavy name. That's so cool. Going below 20K to 18.8 first. Noel's on I agree, Noel.
Hey, SPY going down, Bitcoin going up. Where's the correlation, guys? Where's the correlation?
I have an incoming call from a family member likely gonna ask me about should we buy Bitcoin here. Hey, a quick sort of thing. My brother says that this is a great buy. 20K is a great buy.
He said that?
Retailers are still looking, guys, at 20K. I was at the gym the other day, and this guy, and I was just taking a break right in the middle of sets, and I'm just like, let me go and check my phone because
you should
the
sell.
network is shit.
Sell all your Bitcoin.
So
because
I went
family
in,
wants to
right?
buy.
So I'm just basically taking that, and this crazy guy is all like busting a sweat, and he's just like marching in. He goes up to one of the traders. Did you see crypto? Did you see crypto? It's under 20K. Did you see crypto? It's under 20K. And he's like screaming.
Is that the gym?
At the gym.
Yes.
I'm like, it's gotten mainstream now. It's gotten mainstream. But that doesn't really give us too much information in that people are still retailers, at least the ones who sort of just entered. They're not much into TA. They're more to do with hodling, buying and hodling. They're still looking at 20K as a bargain buy. A lot of people here are looking to actually DCA. Now, I was looking at that as one sort of, aspect of things. But the other aspect is understand this about Bitcoin. If you're looking at a similar cycle that we saw from 3K all the way up to 14K, from 3K all the way up to 60K, I'm saying that these cycles, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you're on the same page. I'm saying that these cycles keep getting shorter, and they're gonna keep getting a little more compressed.
Oh, you mean in terms of magnitude?
The magnitude,
Yeah,
the bull market, right?
I agree with that.
I think they get a bit more compressed. I don't think we're gonna see the runs that we saw in the prior cycles, where we saw it from $1,200, I believe, all the way up to $20,000. I don't think those bull markets are on the books.
Yeah, not going to see a
anymore.
20x forever.
Yeah.
Not going to see a 10x forever.
Bitcoin is hitting a bit of I'm not going to say it's not hitting a plateau just yet, but it is. We're building towards that. So that's something to note. Like even yesterday, I asked my brother, I'm like, how high do you see this going? He's like, oh, minimum $100,000. Right, so these numbers are still out there, guys, and so I wonder. Now, tell me if you guys are seeing this to be popular sentiment, maybe perhaps amongst your friends or your family members, because that's information, by the way, for you. That is information. If you are a trader, if you are a technical analyst, that is information for you to play off of. So understand these things. At 60K, Sean, how many people were calling 100K?
A lot of people.
Yeah.
So how many people are calling 100K now, though? Just is your brother enough of an indicator?
No,
Maybe
he's not. That's what I'm
enough.
asking everyone else. What are your folks saying? What are your friends saying? What are your the people around you saying? People who are not really involved in the markets but are looking at things like Bitcoin. All of these they want to. I guess I'm not going to say high risk, but these almost like apex assets.
The pace, you can't call this bearish divergence, not according to me at the very least, because this is too far. This is too far away, man. You look at your RSI and look at the period that you're looking at. If you're looking at like 50 days or something, then you're fine. But if you're looking at only 14 days, this is all the way back like a month ago. I mean, if your rules allow for it, then yeah, by all means. But it's a bit too far for me to look at that as bearish divergence.
Shatu Michelia says, it's really surprising that y'all do not get likes. This is one of the best TA YouTube channels ever. Thanks, man. Much appreciated.
Well,
Akil Gadam says 12K Bitcoin. Yeah, man, I get it. You've mentioned it like 4 times. Okay, 12. Okay, fine. 12K Bitcoin. We're coming down to 12K.
YouTube algo does not like us. But if you like us, make sure to hit the subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, share it with your mom, share it with your dad, share it with your grandmother, share it with everyone. Share the video. And yeah, follow us on Twitter as well.
Follow Sean on Twitter. We're trying to get him to 1,000. What do you call them? Tweeters? No, not tweeters. My God, I'm like so gone today. I'm so sick.
Followers.
Followers.
They're called followers, Kisha. Followers.
But yeah, we're trying to get Sean to 1,000. So help us get Sean to 1,000. He's trying to beat me to the 1,000 mark.
Yeah, so make sure
like
that you
at
unfollow Krisha and follow me.
So he wants you guys to unfollow me.
Unfollow Krisha, follow
him.
me.
So you guys know what that means, right?
It just doesn't make sense. How do you have more followers than me?
I don't know, actually.
Like, what have you done?
What do you mean?
You've not posted jack. Like, it's just not fair, guys. It makes no sense. I've posted.
I retweet really good tweets.
She retweets.
I retweet really. I mean, once in a while I do post.
You see,
I've started posting more often.
This world isn't fair, man. This world isn't fair.
This guy's always.
I just need a pretty face and a radio voice, and my life would be so much easier.
I think the best follow I got though was from Jeff Booth. I was very, very happy with.
Why is Jeff Booth following her?
I was like, oh shit.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
I was very happy with that.
You don't understand how easy you have it, man.
What do you mean? We will unfollow one of you. Guess who? Guess who?
Guys, unfollow Krisha. Teach her a lesson. Life shouldn't be this easy.
John Shanks says, I shared you on Twitter. Good luck, y'all.
Thanks,
the best.
man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Really
all of you who are watching, go ahead and share.
Yeah, it goes a long way for us. Very, very.
Because honestly, it gets demotivating sometimes to see this shit on YouTube. Just go downwards in terms of like viewers, and because we put in the hard work, we put in the time over here, and when you don't see the feedback, it gets demotivating. So when you guys do give us this feedback, it is motivating.
Yeah, most definitely. And guys, Sealing, Sean has been posting some amazing trade setups on the altcoins, on the altcoin sub channel, as well as you post on the Bitcoin sub channel as well. But anyways, check the trade setups, because Sean has been posting there, and he's been giving you guys some amazing trade setups. So check that out. And also, Mock posted a video of his the concept that he discussed on the Mango lessons, and that's a pretty good video that he has posted. Go ahead and check that one out too. Mock, good job, good job on the explainer. Big props on that.
Dude, Dipesh, YouTube doesn't think so. YouTube just sends us notifications saying that your viewer count has dropped. Please improve your thumbnail. Your click-through rate isn't good enough. Please improve your thumbnail. This is bad. That is bad. He sends us all these negative freaking.
Yeah, so because don't improve this, improve that. I'm like, okay, YouTube. YouTube's like a mother.
Yeah.
Coming in with all of these.
So as much as we don't want to be those kind of people who say, hey, like the video, subscribe the video, blah blah blah. We get punished if we don't say it, right? It's this freaking algo game. So if you guys do want to see more of YouTube, more of Mango, and more of Krisha, and more of Sean making fun of Krisha, make sure to take the time to share the video, etc., etc.
Your mom's new friend. That's a solid set of username there. I registered but didn't get the free indicator. Shoot me a message if you're in the Discord chat. Just shoot me a PM. You'll see my name on the sidebar. I'm one of the admins. Crash Talk. Just shoot me a PM with your username and I'll grant you access to the ribbon. So do that. Yay! Corey Griffin, thanks man. Really glad to have you in the fam. He says, just signed up, love seeing the team up with Jason Casper the other day, and I joined the Discord. Can't wait to start being a part of this family.
Awesome. How's it going,
really
back?
happy that
Welcome
you
to
like
the
that
fam.
one. That was actually a really good stream with Jason Casper.
Yeah, that was fun.
A very fun stream. Like, he's got a different sort of style of trading. He likes trading those lower time frames, highlighting the range. And I think, this market would be, this sort of zone, I guess, would be more of a range trader's market. The swing trader market, or scalpers market. But right now we are looking for the next big trade. I really like catching the 50-40% moves to the downside. Those are where I find those to be like super stress-free moves. And I think we could be getting a short if we break support, man. Eyes on the charts.
I'm telling you guys, man, the fun is in the big trades.
Yeah.
That's where the fun is. Once you get a taste of those big trend wins, you're not gonna want anything else. You're not gonna want anything else, man. Trust me.
Gives it to you,
Like
right?
the amount of effort it takes to manage a lower time frame trade, it's just not worth it when you can just make one big trade a year. One trade that will make your entire year, make 2 years.
How many likes do we have? 125 likes. Guys, if you haven't already liked the video, go ahead and smash the like button. Goes a long way, Just joined Discord too, can't wait to try the indicator. Yep. So yeah, just like I said, just PM me on thing, because sometimes the forum online works and sometimes it doesn't work, so it's hard to keep track. Buck, really glad to have you in the fam, bud. Sora, how's it going, man? Good to have you in here. Good to see you in the chat. Sean, I'm about to lose my voice.
We'll wrap up soon. I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to bounce a bit.
Alright, you guys join Sean's watch party.
In the meantime, we'll check out Solana. Remember the big trade. There's a big trade, I think. Like, the reason I'm interested in Solana, guys, is because I think there's a potential big trade over here on Solana. Because Solana has very little resistance till $50. Like, there's nothing. Potentially 60. Like, I'm looking at this trade here, Krisha. This is a potential big trade.
Yeah, I agree. And that's the thing. It's about sort of highlighting these zones, and these are the least stressful trades, guys. If you manage to catch them on like amazing entry points, the entry point is going to be critical in these junctures because the volatility has picked up so much. You don't want the trade going against you, volatility picking up in the opposite direction of your trade, and you getting sort of screwed. So if you get it on these critical levels, they can be highly profitable trades. Like what is this range on Solana, Sean? Like it looks like a small range.
It's a 100% move.
100%. 100%.
So keep an eye out for this trade, guys. I think it's gonna, in the meantime, Bitcoin on your low time frames. There it is. Ticks out this high, likely gonna test 2,600 now. 2,566, somewhere around here, these wicks maybe. But yeah, I'm looking for, again, even for Bitcoin, I'm gonna be going for at least somewhere around here. But I'd want to see this break. Okay, so this level here, guys, lining up with the horizontal I just drew in, lining up with the bottom of the dynamic zone as well, so keep an eye on that. But your final take profit on this trade would be essentially the key zone. Alright, so with that, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. My name is Sean Dexter. Her name is Krisha. Until the next video, do it the mango way, do it the easy way, do it the stress-free way. Ciao all.
Peace, you guys.